What's going on, everybody? UFC Fight Night, Burns versus Morales. 12 fights to get tortured by this weekend in the Apex. Boys, welcome back to the final picks and best bets of the week. Honestly, guys, we've got a pretty dog shit card. Like, I've come to terms with how shit this card is, and it makes me want to hurt myself. Already did the early picks in the did the canceled bouts in the early picks video. Sorry, I'm fucking Curtis Blades. I'm retarded today. But yeah, let's get right into it. Let's do this breakdown on the UFC site this time. Last time we did it on Tapology, so fuck, Stoltzfist looking retarded. But yeah, guys, let's start right away with Luana Pinheiro and Tisha Pennington. Guys, I'm going to switch my pick to Tisha Pennington to win this fight via decision. Swear to God, if Pinheiro wins, I swear to fuck, why would I switch? I don't know, I'm retarded. I just think Pennington's the better fighter, better striking, better grappling. Pinheiro only has a finishing chance in this fight, and I just don't see a finish happening. So I think if this fight hits the judges' scorecards, I think Pinheiro will take a round, but I'm going to say Tisha Pennington wins this fight 29-28. Classic, boring, shitty women's decision. Nothing less to expect from these fucking garbage cans, and fuck this lesbian Tisha Pennington. But moving on up the card, fuck, dude. Fuck. Because I actually did some tape study. Hyung-Sung Park doesn't really rely on his power. And he's pretty technical in the boxing. But Hernandez has fought the better competition. And honestly, guys, I think Carlos Hernandez is the better fighter. I think he's going to be able to grind on Hyung-Sung Park. I think Hyung-Sung Park's wins aren't too good. He's got hands, you know what I mean? He can knock out Carlos Hernandez, who's been chinned by grapplers and been chinned by guys with not the most power. Been rocked a lot, has he? And if we go to their topologies really quick, I don't really like Nia. Like, I do love, like, I don't mind the Saruya points, losing by decision, and Tyra KO, but it's Tyra, you know what I mean? So, he goes to, murdered Bondar. This fight wasn't a decision. And Alan Nascimento submitted him, but I believe Alan Nascimento was on a run when he got him, and Hyung-Sung Park might win this one, guys. Fuck. Sung Yuk Choi. Is this Ching gonna win, bro? Fuck. Good old ramen noodle fucking Cody. Fuck. Go to win this one for my family. He might win. He might actually win. He's younger. He's going to be the more athletic guy. But I think Carlos Hernandez is going to have the grappling upside in this fight. And I think when takedowns happen, it's hard. It's a hard fight to fucking pick. But Shannon Ross isn't an impressive KO. The way he did it was nice, though. Fuck. Yeah, this was one of the ones I was like, gotta make a pick. Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna say Hyung-Sung Park's actually gonna win. Fuck! I'm falling into a trap, I know it. Guys, I'm going to lean Hyung-Sung Park. I think he's going to have the better striking early. I'm going to pick him to knock out Carlos Hernandez in the first round. If he doesn't, my pick's cooked. I promise you it's cooked. I'm feeling he's going to catch him. Hernandez is hittable. Doesn't have the cleanest entries. Doesn't have clean striking either. I'm just saying that split with Niam Jorgal just does not impress me at all. I'm actually going to take Hyun-Sung Park to win. I didn't think I would switch this pick. Honestly, I really, coming into this video, I was confident in Carlos Hernandez. But I don't know. I'm just getting a vibe he's going to get chin, bro. I'm just getting a bad vibe he's going to get chin. I think Hyun Sung Park's going to have the way cleaner boxing. I know Hernandez is going to be tough, but I think it's just not going to matter. I think round one, Hyun Sung Park's going to find a right straight down the middle. Follows it with a couple shovel hooks while Hernandez is standing trying to guard. He's so rocked. He's fucking trying to find something. Shoots a shitty takedown. Couple more shots. I think Hyun Sung Park is going to actually put him out cold. I think he's going to put him out cold with a couple hammer shots. And I can even see a Hyun Sung Park rear naked choke win. Like where he drops him and Hernandez tries to scramble, gives up the back. Because Hernandez is not a real high-level jiu-jitsu athlete on the ground. He's more of a wrestler that does give up his back and gives up a lot of positions in fights. And I think Hyun Sung Park's actually going to improve to 10-0. But some undefeated fuckers are losing on this card. Someone has to. But moving on up the card. Fuck, man. I swear to God if Hyun Sung Park fucking drops him and doesn't find the finish. Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna stick with Hyun Sung Park. Somehow I switched this pick. Mr. Cody has to get this one done for the family. And let's move on. Elise Reed, Denise Gomez. Get ready for a fucking 5-second breakdown. Denise Gomez is lesbian. Look at those tattoos. Look at the haircut. Some men in this world want to look like fucking Denise Gomez nowadays. Look at Elise Reed. This is the most I'm cooked face I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, she's cooked. Round 2 KO, I guess. I don't know. I mean, she's such a big favorite, I think. Yeah. How big of a favorite is Hyun Sung Park, actually? Still no odds. Fucking retarded. I mean, there's odds. Obviously, it's probably -1 something. I'm guessing -170 something. But yeah, let's move on up. Denise Gomez, round 2 TKO. I don't know. I don't know if Elise Reed will be tough enough to survive. But yeah, we'll see. Moving on up the card. I can actually see Elise Reed winning the first round and then getting battered the next two. But no, I'm going to say Denise Gomez gets the finish. And then moving on up the card, Luana Santos, this OnlyFans whore that chills with Nina Drama. I think she's actually getting cooked, bro. I'm switching my pick. I think she does have a good finishing chance, and fucking purple shorts are the best, bro. Can't wait to rock those when I'm in the UFC one day. But, honestly, I'm going to go Tainara Lisboa as the underdog. I think she's going to submit Luana Santos. Oh, no, not submit her. Fuck, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I didn't do no Tainara Lisboa tape study. Oh, catch me if I'm wrong. Whoop-de-doo. I'm just going to say Tainara Lisboa outstrikes her to a decision. Yeah, I think Luana Santos is not really a bantamweight. She's more of a flyweight, and she's kind of unserious when she's not fighting a bantamweight. Yeah. Fuck. Moving on up the card. Holy shit, this card's dog shit. Finally, moving on to some good fights. Yair Del Val takes on Connor Matthews. He is not 1-0. I think he's 8-0. If I believe I'm right. Let's see if I got ball knowledge. I have ball knowledge, boys. Guys, I'm going to go Yair Del Val to knock out Connor Matthews in round 2. I think he's going to volume strike the shit out of him. I think he's going to beat the hell out of him with boxing. Not crushing, brutal blows, big meaty hooks. But I just think, bro, he's just going to out-volume him, land a lot of punches, and kind of Holloway cater him against the fence with a lot of volume and TKO Connor Matthews against the fence. I think Del Val's going to be way tougher. Matthews got that fucking Edmund Shabazian inverted rib ab build. This guy's built like a brick fucking shit. Whoa, what the fuck happened to Yair Del Val's physique? Huh. Bro, he's sleeping, this guy. Look at him. No, I'm joking. But yeah, obviously the way more physically bigger guy. I do believe he's kind of green and Connor Matthews can get the upset, but I don't think it's going to happen. Pretty confident actually in Yair Del Val. 4-1 is crazy for being his UFC debut. But I just think he's going to find the KO anyway. I think he's going to go round 2 TKO, finds Connor Matthews' chin off of an exchange, starts to mash his head with elbows, knees, uppercuts, body shots. Just throws everything at him, throws the whole kitchen sink and gets him out of there. I think Yair Del Val's going to have a pretty fun debut, and then he's going to get fraud checked a couple fights later. But welcome to the UFC, Yair Del Val. Hopefully he can win and not fuck my parlay, you pussy. Moving on up the card, Jared Flash Gordon. Tough cookie over here. Guy's a monster in the pocket, let me tell you, those fucking big midi hooks, big uppercuts, big looping straights. Honestly, guys, I'm going to be taking Jared Gordon to win this fight. I think as a small favorite or a evens fight. Yeah, it's an evens fight. I know Moises has the grappling advantage, but I don't think it's going to matter, actually. I think Gordon's been in there with better fighters. I know Benoit Saint-Denis, he was in there with the GOAT. And he actually did pretty well against Benoit, but he got fucking broken and finished. What a performance by Benoit. One of the best fights I actually ever watched in my life. Benoit did not give a shit. Just absolutely, I don't know how I turned into this Benoit glaze. Let's get the fuck away from that. I just caught myself midway through. But let's be honest, guys. I think this fight's going to a decision. And I think Jared Gordon's going to be landing the harder shots and more shots per minute, per round. I think he's going to actually win this fight 29-28, unanimous decision win, where he gets rocked and almost put away. I think he's going to get his legs fucking chewed apart because he doesn't have great leg kick defense. But I just think he's going to land way harder shots on Moises, and I think he's going to be a bit too technical for him. You know, he's been in there with much higher level competition. The Paddy decision, he did better against fucking Paddy, or against Paddy than Chandler did. So, you know, Jared Gordon's dangerous, man. People forget what he did to Paddy, man. Fucking won that fight, dude. So, I'm going to say he wins this fight via 29-28 decision. And I actually think he's going to find a knockdown in round 3. I think early Moises is going to do good with calf kicks, jabs, and body shots. But I think eventually Jared Gordon is going to start to walk him down, start to not respect him, start to walk on his own terms. I think he's going to finish Thiago Moises in round, or not finish him. I think he's going to win the fight by a decision, 29-28. Hopefully it's not split. I just do get a weird sense this fight's going to be a split decision. But I'm going to say it's 29-28, unanimous decision win for Jared Gordon. And let's move on up the card. Yoel Romero. Fucking Gabe Green over here. Fucking Saudi Arabia. Look, he looks so much more retarded than he used to. Guys, I'm going to go Matheus Camilo by first round knockout. He's got power. Gabe Green doesn't have the best chin. He's cutting more weight. I know he's fought at lightweight before. You know, he's coming in with some motivation. I looked at some of Gabe Green's IG, and he's got some motivation coming into this fight. Like, I think he has a new kid. It's been about 2 years since he's been out of the octagon, but I just don't think it's going to be enough, bro. I think Matheus Camilo will beat a really good guy, and the guy that called, I can't pronounce his name, that's why I'm calling him the guy that called out Dana on UFC 308. Dana, please give me a chance. Dana, please. I'm 9-0 lightweight. Bro lost. Now 9-1. To the 9-2 Matheus Camilo, who I think is very good, has submissions, has dangerous knockout power, good striking overall as well. Very fundamentally clean is Matheus Camilo. And I think he's going to wrap off the prelims with a first round murder of Gabe Green. You know, like those Brazilians that just make their debut and they fucking murder a guy. Talison Teixeira, Vini Oliveira, fucking Rufi, Silva, Prates. Bro, it's fucking all these Brazilians. Every time they make their debuts, they got a showing where they sleep the guy. And I think it's going to be another one. Welcome to the fucking Brazilian highlight reel, Gabe Green. I think round 1 TKO, Matheus Camilo is going to find him with an in-tight hook cross combination. finds a couple more shovel hooks and puts Gabe Green out cold. Easy win. I think it's going to be for Mateus Camilo. Moving on to a fight, Juicy J, Julian Erosa takes on Melquizael Costa. I'm actually really worried. And yo, is it just me or this guy is getting a lot less black, bro? Look at his fucking Tapology picture. This guy was fucking black as fuck. He was more black than white. Now he's white. This guy's Michael Jackson maxing right now. But I'm actually going to pick him to win. I think Melquizael is going to win the fight. 29-28 split. Actually, nope. Third round submission. I think he's going to find a third round submission on Julian Erosa where he actually out-clinches him for the first round. Erosa starts to do well and actually wins round 2. And it looks like it's going to start to go bad for Melquizael. And I think Melquizael is going to catch him, rock him, and submit him. And it could be with that patented guillotine that he has, fucking nasty choke. He's got purple hair, bro. Don't fuck with him. It's actually tempting to pick Erosa because he's on a run. And both of these guys have had very similar runs. Both of them fought one geriatric each, one unk, and then, one geriatric. They both fucked up C-Rod, and then both got a submission. And I do rate Ramos as a win over Shaileyan Nurdiambeke more. Am I going to pick Julian Erosa to win 4 fights in a row? Melquizael's had, 1 month and 2 weeks ago. 2 months and 3 weeks ago. That's 3 months. So this is going to be his third fight in 4 weeks. You know, his chin could be compromised. You know what I mean? It's a lot of fights to have. It's a lot of weight cuts. Shit, Julian Erosa is one guy you can't count out. But he was getting... You know what, guys? He was getting stung a lot by Darren Elkins, though, in that performance. I was like, oh, fuck. Elkins is actually catching him. I'm going to say Melquizael wins this fight via third round submission. Guillotine choke after a big right hand. Maybe he even tries and knocks him out. I just think he's going to go for the sub and jump on it. If he jumps on the sub and fucking Erosa falls on top and hugs him there to a decision, Erosa, I'm sending someone after you, buddy. But guys, moving on up the card, Dustin Stoltzfus takes on Nursultan Ruziboyev, guys. I'm going to go with Dustin Stoltzfus as a big dog. I'm going to go Dustin Stoltzfus to win this fight because when I look at this fight for what it is, I realize, bro, if Nursultan doesn't finish him in the first round, he's a guy that can be very easily taken down. He's not a guy with creative point fight striking where he can tap you at range and invest. He needs to get you out of there. If he doesn't, he starts to panic. He has 9 losses in his career. I think most of his losses are by finish as well. Oh, nope. 7 losses via unanimous decision. Only been finished twice. But I think he's going to get taken down after stinging Stoltzfus pretty bad in round 1. I think he's going to get taken down in round 2. I think Stoltzfus is going to control him to a decision, guys, and I think he's going to shock everyone. I don't really know a single person that's picking Dustin Stoltzfus to win this fight. But I'm going with Dustin Stoltzfus, guys. I feel like if Nursultan doesn't get that round 1 finish, this is all Dustin Stoltzfus all day. Let's not forget this guy was a favorite to beat Joe Pyfer and did win. Yes, it was an arm injury, still fucking won. And guess who trains out of the same gym as fucking Big Joe P? Nursultan Ruziboyev. So, Ruziboyev's ever improving every day. I just think Dustin Stoltzfus is going to be able to control him. Ruziboyev's not that dangerous off of his back. Basically, Ruziboyev in this fight is round 1 or bust, guys. I don't think he's going to even finish Stoltzfus in round 2. because I think Stoltzfus is going to find the timing on the takedown and control him. Stoltzfus has been in there with better competition. The best competition they've been in with, yeah, I think Buckley is better than most people that Stoltzfus has been in there with. But I do think Big Joe Pyfer would absolutely bury fucking Buckley stiff. And guys, I'm going to take the chance, bro. I'm going to take the chance in Dustin Stoltzfus to get the underdog win. We'll see. I think he's going to get it, man. I think he's going to win a decision 29-28 after losing the first round, getting stung pretty bad. And yeah. Moving on up the card, Super Sadiq Youssef. I was so close to picking him against Myron Santos. But actually, guys, I'm picking Myron Santos. I think he's going to win this one via round 2 knockout. I think Sadiq Youssef is good. I think he's actually going to be piecing up Myron Santos. I just think he's too chinny. I think he's too chinny, bro. Every single fucking fight with Sadiq Youssef, he's rocked. And if I think he gives Santos that moment, Santos is going to knock him out. I think Sadiq Youssef's the better striker. I think Sadiq Youssef's the better fighter. I just think Myron is good enough and close enough in skill to close the gap when they're striking on the feet. And hey, you never know. This guy Myron Santos might just go in there fucking Brazilian soccer kick Rabona. This guy fucking stiff. I don't know, bro. Just does whatever he does. I think it's just going to be a good night for the Brazilians other than for the main event. I just think Myron Santos is going to find the win. Be a round 2 knockout. I think Sadiq Youssef's actually, you know what? I think this fight's going to be a banger as long as it lasts. But I think Myron Santos is going to get floored in the first round. I think he's going to come back to knock out Sadiq Youssef in round 2. I think Sadiq Youssef is going to brutally choke this finish. And I think Myron Santos is going to win. And I was actually going Sadiq Youssef the whole fucking build-up. But I just can't hit with that chin. Every single fucking fighter has stung this guy brutally. Lopez dropped him twice badly. Allen dropped the fuck out of him. Barboza wheel kicked the shit out of him. Rocked him as well multiple times. Like, I just don't think he's going to win, bro. I'm going to be going Myron Santos via either 29-28 decision, but more likely what I'm leaning a round 2 knockout for Myron Santos. I think he's going to do pretty good. I think he's going to come back and show some heart, man. He does have heart. I believe he got dropped against Francis Marshall and came back to win. A lot of people thought that was a robbery. I did think, especially watching it live, that Santos lost that fight clearly. But on rewatch, the fight was way closer than I remember. And moving on up the card, Rodolfo Bellato takes on Paul Craig, mate. I fucking honestly think I've got a chance at the triangle here. I've got a real chance. But honestly, guys, let's be honest. I think Bellato's going to get in mount, TKO Paul Craig on the ground. I think he's going to outstrike Paul Craig, beat the shit out of him, and then finish him in the first round. Round 1 KO for Rodolfo Bellato. I'm going to do a bigger breakdown on this later. Yeah, because it's the co-main event, and I'm going to do a bigger main event breakdown as well later tonight, as well as the... Guys, I'm so sorry I couldn't do a fucking video on the Chimaev, Dricus Duplessis, and Ilya Topuria and Charles Oliveira reaction. I'm going to do that video as well later tonight. I was super fucking tired the day of those announcements. I was way too tired to do a video, and I came off of a 5-hour training session. Like, that shit sucked. And then, yeah, guys, I'll get those fucking 2 predictions in for you later, and I'll do my reactions. Even though it's a bit late, I'll do my reactions to Chimaev, Dricus, and Charles Oliveira and Ilya Topuria. And I've got something interesting for you in the Oliveira and Topuria prediction. that I think a lot of you guys might kind of make fun of me for until it happens. But yeah, the early pick is going to be Rodolfo Bellato by round 1 KO late in round 1 with a ground and pound TKO from Mount, and moving on up the card. Cuba Punch. Gebert? Is Gebert going to win? No, he's not. Mr. Ecuadorian Cholo over here, fucking Michael Morales, is going to sleep the fuck out of Gilbert Burns. I know, you know what? This fight can go to a decision. And I think why those odds? Guys, put some money on Burns. It's not worth not putting money on him. What kind of underdog main event is this? But honestly, guys, I'm going to side with the odds. I think it's going to be a round 3 knockout for Michael Morales, even round 4 maybe. I just think Burns' chin has failed him too many times. He's going to get stung. He's going to get hurt. And when he gets hurt, I think Michael Morales is going to be the way bigger guy, the way more physical one. And I think he's going to hurt him badly and win. I'm going to do, obviously, 2 bigger breakdowns for these videos later. But thank you guys so much for watching the picks. Let's go over them quickly. Michael Morales, KO. Rodolfo Bellato, round 1 KO. Mario Santos, round 2 KO. Dustin Stoltzfus, 29-28 decision. Malkizael Costa, submission, round 3, guillotine. Mateus Camilo, left hook or hook cross. Follow-ups put Gabe Green out cold early round 1. Jared Gordon, 29-28 unanimous decision. Yader Del Val, round 2 TKO. Tainara Lisboa, 29-28 split decision. Tanisi Gomez, round 2 TKO. Hyun Sung Park, round 1 TKO. And Tisha Pennington by decision. Yeah, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Psych! You thought we were fucking done? We got the bets to do, my boy. We're going straight to the money line of the week. We got 3 money lines I'm going to give out to you. Here they are. I'm going to give you Melchizael. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give you Mateus Camilo, Jared Gordon, and let's go Yader Del Val. So those 3. Yader Del Val, Jared Gordon, and Mateus Camilo. All 3 back-to-back, actually, are going to be my money lines. My underdog lock of the card, guys, is going to be Dustin Stoltzfus to win this fight via... You know what? No, I can't have him as my underdog lock. I'm not really lock confident in any underdogs. I just think Tainara Lisboa is going to win this fight via 29-28 decision, and I think she's got more of a chance to win as an underdog than Stoltzfus does, especially because of the odds, the records, the experience of Ruziboev, and all things going into it. But yeah, I'm going to go Tainara Lisboa as my underdog lock of the card. And I'm going to go as it's women. I'm cooked. I know. But moving on up to my official lock of the card. Honestly, Rodolfo Bellato is going to be my lock of the card. I don't give a fuck to you guys. I'm sorry. I know this is a minus 520 and you can't really make money on it, but Rodolfo Bellato is my lock of the card. I'm very certain he's going to beat Paul Craig in this fight. I think Paul Craig has to catch him in a submission like he always catches everyone. He's going to catch him in that triangle, mate. But, so yeah, the what the fuck happened to the screen? So the finish, or here's my KO prop or finish prop. Exactly. My finish prop, guys, is actually going to be Mateus Camilo by finish, either submission or KO. I love that play, guys. I think he can win this fight by dropping Gabe Green and submitting him or knocking him the fuck out. I just think that Mateus Camilo is going to win this fight via round 2 finish. So I think a finish on Mateus Camilo is going to be a great way to win. And I think Gabe Green being at lightweight is degrading the chin a bit. His cardio is going to be a bit hindered. So yeah, let's see how Gabe Green turns out off of a 2-year layoff. And my round prop bet is going to be Jared Gordon and Thiago Moises over 2.5 rounds, guys. That's all I'm going to do for you guys tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. The final predictions are in. See ya. Bye-bye.